What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If it's not immediately obvious, today we're going to be taking a look at the ROG Phone 8 Pro Edition. We'll go through the unboxing together and then we'll take a deep dive into the phone and some of the features that it has to offer. So as always, thanks for clicking to watch this one and I hope that you enjoy it. So first up, I just want to say that this was sent out to me as a review unit for Instagram. So whilst it has been taped back up, this has already been unboxed and reviewed previously. But we're still going to unbox it and get into it as it is still our first time unboxing and it is now ours to keep. So here it is, the ROG Phone 8 Pro Edition, and straight away I love both the design and colour here. Also noting all the little details, which are a nice little touch, especially when they catch the light. Being the Pro Edition, we get a couple of extras inside the box. First up is this little carry case, which is housing the Aeroactive Cooler X. We'll touch on this a little bit more later, but this is basically a little fan to keep your phone cool. You also get a great 65 watt hypercharge USB power delivery charger, which will charge this thing up in no time. You do get a USB-C cable, but the previous reviewer has clearly pinched this one. The second extra that you get inside the box is a case for the phone. Again, this is a super sleek and minimal plastic case, which comes with some nice details. It's quite flimsy except for the areas that matter, like the corners and around the camera. These parts are pretty solid, but the minimal design allows you to make use of all of this glorious screen. Anyone who follows me knows I'm definitely Team Apple, and I haven't used an Android device in many years. But this was a nice change of pace, and I must admit it's been quite fun playing around with this device. So let's talk briefly about the design. The ROG Phone 8 is 17% smaller, 15% thinner and 9% lighter than the previous model. I don't have the older model to compare it to, however I can put it up against the iPhone 14 Pro Max for some size comparison. The Phone 8 is also now P68 rated for dust and water ingress resistance. Putting it up against the iPhone, you'll see there isn't actually much difference in sizes. Both are quite similar in height, width and depth, with the Phone 8 being slightly taller. The iPhone does feel heavier in your hands though, so perhaps the 9% reduced weight does actually make a difference. The Phone 8 and the iPhone both have visibly bright screens with similar brightness levels. It's a nice size though, and because I'm used to the Max models of the iPhones, it doesn't feel different carrying around day to day. Now you might have noticed these little LED lights on the back of the phone, and this is called Anime Vision. And reading from their site, Anime Vision is a programmable mini LED lighting with 341 LEDs. It can showcase animations or personal customizations with totally invisible lighting when not in use, so you can make your phone as stealthy or as in your face as you want. It's certainly quite a cool feature to have on your phone. It can show things such as time, battery percentage, or even animations for when you're filming, and it really is stealthy when not in use. You wouldn't even know that they're there. So let's talk all things thermal now. The Phone 8 has a 360-degree SoC cooling system, which results in a 22% improvement in thermal efficiency. But when that's not enough, you can reach for the Aeroactive Cooler X. This little device comes equipped with a kickstand, some shoulder triggers and some ports, so you can continue to charge or use headphones when using this device. The thermoelectric cooling chip is 2.6 times larger than previous models, with a more compact design and a faster fan rotation speed for better cooling performance. It has a cool pad which will be placed on your phone where it gets the very hottest and have cool air blown directly onto your phone. The cooler simply clips onto your phone using the USB-C port as a connection, and once connected you'll hear the fans right away and be met with an on-screen display. Inside the X mode menu you actually have the option to pick from different fan modes. There are 4 modes, with Frozen being the most powerful, but does require you to be connected to the charger for this mode. The little kickstand is a nice touch and comes in handy if propping your phone up to stream on with a controller or perhaps watch some films. And the additional shoulder triggers are an absolute bonus, giving you an instant advantage in many mobile games. but especially the likes of some FPS shooters like Call of Duty. Using one to aim and one to fire, it's like you're using a controller. Within the X mode menu, you have the ability to control not only the triggers on the aeroactive cooler, but there are built-in air triggers, giving you game control with a console-like experience. They support a wide range of gestures, including dual action, press and lift, and gyroscope aiming. Super handy having these extra buttons for extra control when gaming on your phone. Now, the phone specs. This thing is packing some serious equipment. The specs are pretty mental. So what do you get with the Phone 8 Pro? Well, you get a 3.3 GHz Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. The CPU is 30% faster, along with the GPU being 25% faster. Then there's 24 GB of RAM and a whole terabyte worth of storage, which makes this phone an absolute weapon for mobile gaming. Mobile gaming isn't something I do so much myself, so I was pretty blown away by the incredible experience I had whilst playing some of these games during testing. I didn't quite realise the graphics are this good on mobile games nowadays, and playing with these specs and the display this great is awesome. The 165Hz refresh rate on the display means the gameplay is incredibly smooth. The cutscenes also look incredible. It feels like a true console experience, but in a small mobile form factor. It's very impressive. I've already mentioned the X mode menu, so let's take a further look at some of the options in here. You can see the device FPS, temperature, CPU usage, and even your Wi-Fi signal. Or you can pick between multiple different modes: dynamic, ultra, durable, advanced, or X mode, all of which will change your experience. Inside the menu itself, there are tons of options available, like Accents, which is a beta feature that will automatically speed up conversations that you have in game. I have tried this and it's very useful, but it doesn't work 100% of the time. Accents 2.0 not only detects key events, but also automatically collects items, precedes the conversations as mentioned before, and enhances the possibilities to give you perfect hero control in supported games. Or how about X Capture, that automatically records all of your greatest moments, such as when you knock out multiple enemies or when you win a match. You can also screen record whenever you like as well. A lot of gaming monitors come with this option nowadays, and now you can get it on your phone too. This is the ability to add and customize a crosshair for FPS games. There are many cool settings in here which will enhance your entire gaming experience. It's not just a super capable gaming phone, as it also has an advanced tri-camera system. The main camera delivers a crystal clear image with the latest 50 megapixel IM890 Sony image sensor. The 6-axis hybrid gimbal stabilizer 3.0 is fantastic. Now, I shoot all of my content with my iPhone, and I would absolutely love it if it had this gimbal and the same kind of control as what this phone offers. Both standard and portrait shooting modes are now supported by this advanced stabilization, making it perfect for low light photography. The Phone 8 Pro also takes video stability to the next level. Its hardware anti-shake OIS and upgraded EIS software algorithm, which uses the gyro to detect movement, allowing dynamic adjustment of the field of view to always keep your video rock steady. The Pro camera modes are fantastic as well, allowing you to adjust things like the ISO to truly take control and capture the shots in your own way. The front-facing camera is decent enough and has a wide-angle mode for selfies. I've mentioned the 165Hz refresh rate display for gaming, but the 6.78-inch AMOLED display has a peak brightness of 2500 nits, allowing you to game or watch movies in direct sunlight. But not only that, the reduced bezels, which achieves a 94% display to body ratio, makes this thing feel like it is all screen, which is exactly what you want. The panel is protected by Gorilla Glass for enhanced durability, but still scratches, as you might have seen the previous scratches that were left by the previous reviewer. But the Delta E colour accuracy provides some very fantastic visuals. Audio is always a hard one to capture, but the Phone 8 comes with theatre-like spatial sound. The speakers themselves are incredible, with sound coming from all around the device. But using headphones, wired or Bluetooth, will deliver that true theatre-like experience. Also, the active noise cancellation is brilliant, blocking out any unwanted noise. Finally, we get onto the battery and charging. The Phone 8 Pro comes with a signature monster battery at 5500 mAh capacity and a powerful 65-watt hypercharge USB power delivery charger, which will allow you to charge your device from 0 to 100% in only 39 minutes, which almost seems unbelievable. ROG claim 3.4 hours usage with heavy gaming, 23 hours worth of streaming, and 17 hours worth of social media scrolling. The phone also supports 15-watt wireless charging, so you can still use your favourite desk charging station. So there we have it. That is the ASUS ROG Phone 8 Pro Edition. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this phone down below in the comments. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I do hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you have any further questions, drop them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.